Poems Every Child Should Know, edited by Mary E. Burt. Section 33, read for LibriVox.org by Kara Schallenberg. This section contains 3 poems: Crossing the Bar, The Overland Mail, and Gathering Song of Donald Dhu. Part 3 continued. Crossing the Bar. Tennyson's Crossing the Bar is one of the noblest death songs ever written. I include it in this volume out of respect to a young Philadelphia publisher who recited it one stormy night before the passengers of a ship when I was crossing the Atlantic, and also because so many young people have the good taste to love it. It has been said that next to Browning's Prospice, it is the greatest death song ever written. Sunset and evening star, and one clear call for me, and may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea. But such a tide as moving seems asleep too full for sound and foam, when that which drew from out the boundless deep turns again home. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. For though from out our bourne of time and place the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar. Alfred Tennyson. The Overland Mail. The Overland Mail is a most desirable poem for children to learn. When one boy learns it, the others want to follow. It takes as a hero the man who gives common service, the one who does not lead or command, but follows the line of duty. In the name of the Empress of India, make way, O lords of the jungle, wherever you roam. The woods are astir at the close of the day. We exiles are waiting for letters from home. Let the robber retreat, let the tiger turn tail, in the name of the Empress, the Overland Mail. With a jingle of bells, as the dusk gathers in, he turns to the footpath that leads up the hill, the bags on his back and a cloth round his chin, and tucked in his belt the post-office bill. Dispatched on this date as received by the rail, per runner 2 bags of the Overland Mail. Is the torrent in spate? He must ford it or swim. Has the rain wrecked the road? He must climb by the cliff. Does the tempest cry, "Halt"? What are tempests to him? The service admits not a but or an if. While the breath's in his mouth he must bear without fail, in the name of the Empress, the Overland Mail. From aloe to rose oak, from rose oak to fir, from level to upland, from upland to crest, from rice field to rock ridge, from rock ridge to spur, fly the soft sandaled feet, strains the brawny brown chest. From rail to ravine, to the peak from the vale, up, up through the night, goes the Overland Mail. There's a speck on the hillside, a dot on the road, a jingle of bells on the footpath below. There's a scuffle above in the monkey's abode. The world is awake, and the clouds are aglow, for the great sun himself must attend to the hail, in the name of the Empress, the Overland Mail. Rudyard Kipling. Gathering Song of Donald Dhu. John, do you remember when you used to spout "Pibroch of Doniol Dhu"? I think you were 10 years old. Sir Walter Scott's men all have a genius for standing up to their guns, and boys gather up the man's genius when reciting his verse. Pibroch of Doniol Dhu, Pibroch of Doniol, wake thy wild voice anew, summon Clan Conuil. Come away, hark to the summons, come in your war array, gentles and commons. Come from deep glen, and from mountain so rocky, the war pipe and pennon are at Inverlochy. Come every hill plaid and true heart that wears one, come every steel blade and strong hand that bears one. Leave untended the herd, the flock without shelter, leave the corpse uninterred, the bride at the altar. Leave the deer, leave the steer, leave nets and barges, come with your fighting gear, broadswords and targes. Come as the winds come when forests are rended, come as the waves come when navies are stranded. Faster come, faster come, faster and faster, chief, vassal, page and groom, tenant and master. Fast they come, see how they gather. Wide waves the eagle plume, blended with heather. Cast your plaids, draw your blades, forward each man set. Pibroch of Donuil Dhu, knell for the onset. Sir Walter Scott. End of section 33. Read by Kara Schallenberg on October 25th, 2006, in Oceanside, California.